I didn't pursue a career in photography right after leaving university. During the third year, I think I was meeting like an impasse with myself. I didn't really know if I wanted to be a photographer because I found myself enjoying talking about photographers more than taking the photographs myself. Also quite a bit of a sad time because I had just moved from Italy, so a lot of investments went into like me attending photography and attending university and studying photography. So I remember there was this moment in a lecture by David Campany, and he said that there are multiple ways to be part of photography and they don't necessarily have to be all just behind the camera, and that really stuck with me.
You know how loads of people sometimes finish uni and they've got like an award-winning film, or they've got this, or they've got that. I didn't really have anything that was like that. I was just like, I did well, I got a good degree, and I was sort of up for it, basically. There's loads of internships and like mentor schemes. I know Channel 4 and BBC and stuff, this is TV specific though, they all have a kind of trainee scheme or an internship thing where you learn loads of different parts of the business and where you want to go. But for me, like, that wasn't how I started. I just started sending a couple of things out. I found a couple of people that used to work in the industry and I messaged them, just DM'd them on Facebook or whatever it was. There's a couple of like running Facebook groups where a lot of jobs are posted basically, and it's mad that it's on Facebook and they don't use like a different platform, but there's loads of stuff on that, and so you just send them an email. And I had a kind of an idea of what my CV should look like because of uni, and it teaches you how to do that a little bit, and then various other resources which I can share at the end. But yeah, I just kind of was throwing everything out there to see what I could get, and then as soon as I got in, yeah, like I said before, it's just like work as hard as you can, as quickly as you can, because like nobody wants to be a runner for long. It's not fun, it's not for the faint-hearted, but like you can get out of it quick. And I did it for maybe just under a year, which is pretty quick really, before stepping up. I know some people that have done it for like 3 years, 4 years and still struggle to get out there.
Especially the Facebook thing and the WhatsApp groups, they are your best friends. Be best friends with those Facebook groups, apply to all of them, join them all. Location Department Juniors is one of my favourites. Getting location jobs are actually really easy because on these big shoots they need 60 locations.
Well, when I was at uni, I created a personal portfolio that was not commercial. So when I finished, I built after my skills, commercial skills and commercial portfolio in food, product and portrait photography. I started doing some food photography when I was still studying, but didn't have much time, so I did it all after. COVID actually helped me with that because I started my company just before, and then for a year we didn't have much work, and I used it to just build my portfolio and the foundations of the company, so I done it all after.
Can't figure out what you do like until you do the stuff that you don't. And I did casting and went into that route and all that sort of stuff, realised that I really didn't like it, and you can change it. You don't just like go down one avenue and that's it for the rest of your life. Like you can go and sort things out. Maybe you have to step down again or go back to the square one with some things, but like that's not the end of the world. When you're starting out as well, it's like the perfect opportunity to actually try loads of different things. Again, the TV specific, but like the running stuff, like you're gonna get such a good idea about all sorts of different things because you have to deal with literally every part of a TV show, like from the art department to the casting to whatever else. So just make the most of it, throw yourself into it.
Perseverance and being flexible.
Resilience and hard work.
Patience, and I don't know if kindness is a skill, but it goes a long way.
Staying positive, 2 words.
Resilience and just people skills. There is no expectations for you to know anything. You don't need to worry when you go in. And the best thing to do is watch other people. People watching, really good. Highly recommend people watching. And speaking to as many people as possible. You can ask them a question like, there's no embarrassment. I had a guy the other day. It was like, oh, this is my first job in industry. I was like, oh, great. Let me tell you everything. It's learning on the job. It's speaking to as many people as possible and just watching and getting involved.
Having a part-time job on the side, I was waitressing for 9 years. Just have to balance things and have that sort of like be mindful about, okay, these 3 days or 4 days as you were doing as well, I'm gonna do this, but I have these other 3 days and I'm just gonna do what I want to do and actively sit down for a few hours, like 2 hours, I'm gonna reach out to people, and then if there's anything I can go to, I'm gonna take my mates and let's have a look, you know, who's there. Talk about your work at the same time.